I made a detailed step-by-step video some days ago on my channel on how you can make money on Fiverr without any skills. However, if you're looking for some more means or more opportunities to make money on Fiverr without having any real skills, talent, or even the willingness to go and learn something complex, then in this video, I will be sharing with you 6 Fiverr gigs that you can offer very easily that does not require any skills, and I will be showing you how to do them. Now, the very first on the list is data entry. So basically, data entry is quite simple, and all you need to be able to do is to add data to a spreadsheet or transfer data from one spreadsheet to the other. It doesn't even need you to know any complex formulas on Excel. So basically, when you open a spreadsheet, whether it's Google Sheets or Excel, each of these boxes are called cells, and these are columns, and these are rows. And just the way you will add data into a table, this also works the same. Now, as you can see, these are Fiverr gigs that have been listed on Fiverr as data entry. And you can see that there is quite a lot, meaning that it is actually in demand. And you can see that people are charging from between $5 to as high as $125, depending on the amount of data you are entering, which is quite lucrative given that you are not using any actual skills. Now, the second on the list is background remover. This is actually a gig on Fiverr that you can sell for some cash. You know, sometimes people would like to take out the background of their photo. Probably it's not pleasant enough, probably too many crowd in the background, or they don't just like probably the buildings behind it, and they want to add a fresh background. You can be their go-to guy. This basically involves you taking away the background of an image from a person or a thing in focus. Now, this can easily be done on Canva with a click of a button. And you just basically want to insert the image. So you can see here, I've inserted this image here. And this is super easy to do. So once you insert the image, you just want to click on background remover, and you can see it has taken away all the background. Now, this is accessible with Canva Pro, but if you're trying out Canva, you will be able to access a 30-day free plan where you can access all of the pro features, and you can definitely try this out. This is super easy to do, and it does not require any technical or complex skills. As you can see, these are Fiverr gigs that have been listed on Fiverr, and this is to show you that this is something that is lucrative and that you can flip into some cool bucks. Now, the third on the list is commenting backlinks. A lot of people may require some engagement to boost up their social media traction, like people to comment on their blogs or their social media pages. Honestly, I do not know how to feel about this one, but yes, this is a gig that people actually offer and can list on Fiverr. It's super easy and doesn't need any technical skills. It simply involves you going to whatever page you are asked to and just drop a comment there stating whatever you are asked to. Maybe if it's a blog, stuff like great content, I love how inspiring it is. Or if it's an app, you can say, oh, I love the app, I tried it and it's super great and useful, stuff like that. And you can see that on Fiverr, people like you and I are offering this kind of gigs in exchange for some bucks. So you can see, I'll give you forum comments backlink and blog comments. I'll do 110 unique domain blog content backlinks, stuff like that. By the way, if you're finding this super helpful, make sure to tap on the like button if you haven't, subscribe to the channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell icon so when next I release another insightful video, YouTube will notify you first. Now, back to the video. The fourth on the list is proofreading. This is also lucrative and a lucrative gig to list on Fiverr. Basically, all you want to do is to read through whatever article or written content that is required of you and simply make corrections. It's like what you do on your day-to-day life. You want to send a text message, you proofread it before you send it out. So this is basically what this particular one entails. Now, if you are very fluent in English, both in reading and in writing, then this is something you can absolutely do. Now, writers who create books or bloggers who create blog content would need to outsource all of these tasks because of they want to focus on the major task, which is to write. They want to outsource some of these smaller tasks. So they will look for someone who can proofread the article just to ensure that all of the punctuations and the grammar are in order. And as a beginner, I suggest you take on smaller tasks while building a portfolio before you go into taking up very big tasks like proofreading a 100 or 200 page book. Now, these are Fiverr gigs that are listed on Fiverr with regards to proofreading. So you can see, I will proofread your document for English grammar, punctuation, blah, blah, blah. I'll proofread and edit 1000 words in English fast. Another way to do it is also by listing gigs based on the number of words. That way you can earn the most. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is just to show you that I'm not just making this up, but this is something people are actually actively doing and are making money from. Now, the very fifth on the list is language translation. Now, every single person on earth has a specific tribe or nativity that they belong to. So if you're able to understand your native language, whether it's Dutch, whether it's Spanish, Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, whatever it is, you can actually offer this as a gig on Fiverr by providing language translation services. Now, because you are already fluent in your own language, it's not a skill you need to go and learn again. You already know how to do it, so you don't need any technical skills or any extra skills. It's something you probably do on a day-to-day basis. But this time, you are helping other people in exchange for some extra money. Now, these are some Fiverr gigs listed with regards to language translation. You can see, I will translate your English to accurate Filipino language. Now, this guy is probably from Filipino and he's just taking advantage of understanding and being able to speak his own native language. And you can do the same too. Now, the sixth on the list that you can list on Fiverr without having any technical skills is social media management. With the rise of social media, almost every single adult has social media. I mean, if you are looking or you are watching me right now, you probably have a social media account. And if you are on social media, then you definitely know the basics on how social media works. Posting content, commenting, liking, stuff like that. That is exactly what you need as a social media manager. Now, there are a lot of businesses out there running businesses that require an online presence, but they are too engrossed to juggle between physical activities and also maintaining their established online presence. And this is where you come in. So some weeks back, I went to braid my hair and my hairstylist is literally so good. And I just randomly asked her, do you have a TikTok account where you post some of these works? Because it will help you get more clients. And she said she doesn't have the luxury of having to juggle between making clients' hair and still juggling to post on TikTok and keeping up with social media. That is most likely a potential client. And basically, what you will be doing for this kind of client is you will be responding to their DMs. You'll be making posts as given to you. For example, my hairstylist, when she does the hair, she snaps it or she takes a video. So you are going to be working with whatever posts that she gives you. So you don't even need to be coming up with the content ideas. You would also have to respond to comments in the comment section just so the audience can feel seen and heard, and also probably upload on stories just to keep it active the way you would normally do as a social media freak. You're simply being the eyes of that social media page. Now, you can do this for any social media account like Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, or even YouTube. There are a lot of big YouTubers that only need to focus on creating content. They may not have the time to always reply to every comment section. Unlike me, who is a growing YouTuber, and I'm grateful for you guys, I reply to every comment section. So why not comment the word YouTube and I'll also respond back. This doesn't require any technical skills. It just needs you to be social. After all, it's social media. Now, these are Fiverr gigs with regards to social media management. And you can see that these are actually stuffs that are listed on Fiverr for money. And you can see people charging $55, $40, of course, depending on the weight of what they are going to be handling. So if you go through these gigs, you want to see how people charge based on what you are going to be offering, because you are just going to be offering managing their posts, comments, and all of that. Some of these persons are doing social media strategies, so you may not want to pick up the pricing and replicate the same. You want to look at similar gigs that are niched down to what you will be focusing on. Now, what I want you to know is that all the above mentioned gigs or all the above mentioned skills that you can list on Fiverr would require some level of commitment into this. And I say this in every video. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. However, It is an opportunity and a means to earn online, and because they are simple skills that you can easily do and you do not bring any complex solution to the table, you may be on the low end of the income scale when it comes to Fiverr. Now you can see most of the gigs $5, $10, of course, depending on the bulk of what they're offering. However, it is still a good means of making money on the side on Fiverr because there's literally or really no technicality in doing any of this. And like I said in the beginning, I made a detailed step-by-step video on how you can make money on Fiverr without any skills. And this particular method I showed you, you can literally make as high as you want to earn even without having the skills. I will be attaching the video here. I showed in the video how you can create the Fiverr gigs from beginning to the end and how you can literally make money from it. I'll be attaching the video here so you can go ahead and check it out and see how exactly you can do the same too.